Hello everyone, today I've got the third tutorial for you with the crochet Easter eggs. So today I would like to show you the yellow one. You probably seen already my blue and the red eggs. If not, you can find all links below to find how to make them. For this project you will need crochet hook 1.75 millimeters and the crochet treat yarn number 10. You can use any crochet treat yarn number 10. I use Rico Essential for the crochet hook size 1.75 or 2 millimeters. Our work, we need to start by making slip knot, then chain of 4. 1, 2, 3 and 4. Into the first chain we have to work 2 double crochets. So I've got 1 and 1 more, two. So our work, we start by making chain of 3 plus 2 double crochets. Now chain of 2, and into the same chain space we have to work another 3 double crochets. One, 2 and 3. So we've got 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets, chain of 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, into the same chain another 3 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. So in one chain we've got 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets, chain of 6, 3 double crochets, chain 2 and 3 double crochets. Now we need to turn our work. We will work slip stitch into the first 3 stitches, 1, 2 and 3, then into the chain space. Now we need to start by making chain of 3 as a first double crochet and 2 more double crochets into the same chain space, 1 and 2. Now chain of 2 and 3 more double crochets into the same chain space, 1, 2 and 3. So we've got shell in a shell from the previous round. Chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the chain space, chain of 3 and into the next chain 2 space, so into the center of our shell we will work another shell. So 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. So 2 rows we've got done, and again we need to turn our work. We will start around row number 3 by making slip stitch into the first 3 stitches and into the chain space. Chain of 3 as a first double crochet, then 2 more double crochets into the same chain space, 1 and 2. chain of 2, 3 more double crochets into the same chain space. So again, shell into the center of the shell from the previous row. And now we will work chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, single crochet into the first chain space, chain of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, single crochet into the next chain space, then chain of 3, and into the chain of 2 another shell. So 3 double crochets, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets. Row number 3 is done. Now round 4. Again, we need to turn our work, slip stitch into the first 3 stitches and into the chain space. Chain of 3 as a first double crochet, then 2 more double crochets, 1 and 2, chain of 2, 3 double crochets into the chain 2 space, so shell into the shell, chain of 3 into the chain 4 space, so we have to skip the first chain of 3. We need to work 9 double crochets, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. Then chain of 3 again, into the chain 2 space, another 3 double crochets, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets. Row number 5, we will start exactly the same by making slip stitch into the first 3 stitches, and into the chain space, chain of 3, 2 more double crochets, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets, chain of 3. We are going into the first double crochet, and into that double crochet we will work double crochet and then chain 1, into the next stitch double crochet, chain 1, into the next stitch double crochet, chain 1, and again. So now we need to repeat this pattern by making in each stitch 1 double crochet and then chain 1. So we should have 9 double crochets plus 8 chain 1 spaces. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 1 more double crochet. After the last double crochet, chain of 3, into the chain of 2, 3 double crochets, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets. Now round 6, slip stitch into the first 3 stitches, into the chain space, chain of 3, 2 double crochets into the same chain, chain of 2, 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. Now chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, into the first chain space we will work single crochet, then chain of 3, single crochet into the first chain to make picot, single crochet into the same chain space, then chain of 4, 1, 2, actually maybe 3, chain of 3. Now single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 3, single crochet into the first chain again, so we are making picot, single crochet into the same chain space, chain of 3. And now we need to repeat this pattern in each chain space, single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 3, single crochet into the first chain space, then single crochet into the same chain space, chain of 3. So now we will repeat this to the last chain 1 space. I am in the last chain 1 space, so we should have 8 picot stitches plus 7 chain 3 spaces. After the last picot and then single crochet into the last chain space, we will work chain of 3, and into the chain of 2 we need to make 3 double crochets, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets. So our row is done. We've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows, row number 7. Again, slip stitch into the next 3 stitches after as we turn the work, then into the chain space, chain of 3, then 2 double crochets, chain of 2, then 3 double crochets. Now chain of 3, 1, 2, 3, and now we are going into the chain 3 space from the previous round, single crochet into that chain, chain of 3, single crochet into the first chain to make picot, single crochet into the same chain 3 space, so exactly the same as we done on the previous round. Now chain of 3, single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 3, single crochet into the first chain, then single crochet into the same chain space, chain of 3. We are going into the next chain space, single crochet, and we need to repeat our pattern to the last chain 3 space before the last picot. Now you should have 7 picots, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 picots and 6 chain free spaces. 1 2 3 4 5 and 6. After the last one picot, chain of 3 into the chain 2 space, 3 double crochets, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets. Round 8, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, yes, round 8. We need to start the same, slip stitch into the first 3 stitches and into the chain 2 space we will work another shell. So 1 2 3, then 2 double crochets, now chain of 2, 3 double crochets, chain of 2, 3, chain of 3. Now we are going into the first chain free space, we will work single crochet, then without any picot we are working chain of 3, single crochet into the next chain free space, and again chain of 3, single crochet into the next chain of 3, then chain of 3, single crochet into the next chain of 3, chain of 3, single crochet into the next chain of 3 from the previous round, then chain of 3, single crochet into the next chain of 3. So this time we've got 1 2 3 4 and 5 chain free spaces. Now chain of 3 into the chain 2 space, 3 double crochets, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets. Round number 9, we need to turn the work, slip stitch into the first 3 stitches and into the chain 2 space, chain of 3, 2 more double crochets into that chain space, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets. One, 2 and 3, chain of 3, single crochet into the first chain free space, actually into the second, but always we need to skip the first chain of 3 after the shell stitch, so we are going straight into the second, chain of 3, single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 3, single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 3, single crochet into the next chain space, chain of 3. So now on our pineapple stitch we should have 4 chain free spaces, then chain of 3, three double crochets into the chain 2 space, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets. So now we need to work another 3 rows by using the same pattern. So in each round we will have one less chain free space than on the previous. So into the chain of 2 we need to work V-stitch, chain of 3, single crochet into the second chain of 3, then in each chain free space, and then another chain of 3 and V-stitch into the V-stitch, and we need to repeat it until we will have the last loop on the hook, until we will have the last chain free space. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 rows, and I've got the last chain free space on the pineapple stitch. So our next row we have to start exactly the same by making slip stitch into the first 3 stitches, then into the chain 2 space. Now we need to work another shell, so chain of 3, then 2 double crochets, chain of 2 and 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3, chain of 3 after the last double crochet, into the chain free space, into the middle one, single crochet, chain of 3, single crochet into the first chain, so we are making picot again, single crochet into the chain space, the same, then chain of 3, 3 double crochets into the chain 2 space, then chain of 2 and 3 double crochets. Now we need to turn our work and we are making the last one round. Slip stitch into the first 3 stitches, then chain into the chain 2, and again we need to make chain of 3, then 2 double crochets, chain of 2, and now we are going into the next chain 3 and chain of 2, and we will work another 3 double crochets, 1, 2 and 3. So our first part we've got done. We should have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 rows. So now we can fasten off, cut the yarn and make the second part exactly the same, and then I will show you how we need to join it. I've done my 2 pieces, so now we need to put one piece onto the top of the first one, and before I will put it onto my egg, I just will grab some ribbon and I will put into the center, exactly into the center of our first stitch, so as we've done first 2 shell stitches at the beginning. Now we need to pull through those loops and we will join our 2 pieces by putting our ribbon into the next center of the shell. So we need to make sure that we got 2 the same rows, and then we will put our ribbon on this side, maybe until as we will in a half, and on this side as well. So make sure that you've got enough room to put your egg inside. So I almost done my egg. So if you are putting your egg inside your work, you probably will have a little bit more difficult to put the ribbon into the holes. So I am using crochet hook. So into the 2, I am putting crochet hook into the 2 loops, and then I am pulling the ribbon through both loops. My ribbon is not soft, so I've got a little bit more difficult to make it, but it's okay. So now we can finish making our egg by using this way. So at the end we can make a little knot on the both sides, and now up to you. You can make a ball on the top of your egg, or you can leave the long strings, knock them together and hang your eggs. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I'm hoping that you enjoy this pattern, and don't forget to subscribe if you are new on my channel. See you next time.